Hey, it's Michael Zapersky from ConsultingSuccess.com. I'm going to share with you today 3 steps that you can take. 3 very simple actions that you can take on a daily basis that will significantly help you to build your business if you're not already doing something like this. So let's get right into it. If you want to grow your business, right, essentially there's one thing that you always want to keep in mind, and that is that you want to have more conversations. The more conversations that you have, as long as they're meaningful conversations, right, the more business that you're going to generate. Because all consulting business, the vast majority, 95, 98% or more, right, will come from a conversation that you have with the buyer. So knowing that it's important to have more conversations, you want to always be focused in terms of your marketing, your business development around what can you do to create more conversations. So I'm going to offer you just a very simple kind of process that you can use on a daily basis. And if you really commit to it and you're intentional with it, it can really it'll help you to grow your business. So here's the 3, right? It's 3 phone calls or 3 outreaches that you do every single day. And the same way that you wake up and brush your teeth, the same way that you, like whatever habits you have, you have a cup of coffee, you go to the gym, you take your dog for a walk, you create habits in your life. Everyone creates habits. This can also be a habit in your life if you choose to make it one. And I would suggest that if you really want to grow your business, that choosing to make this a habit in your business will be very beneficial. So these are 3 people or types of people that you should contact, okay? Number 1 is contacting what we'll call a key contact. And the goal for this is to ask for a referral. Oops. So asking for a referral. Now, this is really important because the more people that you reach out to, right, the more people that you kind of connect with to ask for a referral, the more referrals you're going to actually get. These might be friends, family members, past colleagues, employers, vendors, suppliers, right? It can be a lot of different kinds of people, but the more people that you reach out to have a quick conversation, to learn what they're doing, and to find if they might know somebody who would be a good fit for you, the better, right? So you wanna do that. That's on a daily basis. That's right. It's daily basis. 1 phone call. Boom. Call someone up. Send them an email, but phone calls are always better in most cases. Number 2 is you want to reach out to a past client. It would help if I could write today. All right. So you want to reach out to a past client. So why reach out to a past client? Well, reach out to a past client because past clients are actually the best source of new business for you. A lot of people believe that they need to somehow be doing new marketing, like they need to be getting new business, new people into their pipeline all the time. And while there is truth to that, you will be able to win significantly more business faster and typically at higher levels with existing or past clients than with new ones. Why? Well, because you have a relationship with them. They already trust you. They know that you can deliver results. And so because of that, they're much more likely to want to work further with you. Now, there's a couple of different options here or ways to think about it. One is just working on a new project, right, with the same exact client. The other, so this is also what we kind of call, the work you'd be doing here would be called client development. Right? Essentially what you're doing is you're developing business from within your clients. Now the second is a new department, right? So if it's a larger organization, they're going to have different departments, and if you connect with your previous contact and you ask, well, who else in the organization should I speak with, or maybe you're just around in the organization, you meet people, there's almost always opportunities to win additional business from different departments in that same organization. But you got to be reaching out, you got to be asking, you got to be inquiring, you got to be active, right, to find those opportunities. Now, number 3 is a prospective client. Prospective client. And so the idea with the prospective client is that they are someone who you've identified as an ideal client. You don't yet really have a relationship with them, and so you want to start that relationship. So you want to identify one person, reach out to them each day, and the other part of this kind of would be a secondary part, but in the same category is follow-up. Right? So you can choose to either reach out to someone brand new, or you can choose to do follow-up to someone that is also brand new. But the idea with this is that you are making these 3 phone calls. Email's okay, but it's not going to be as effective typically, because people can easily just put an email to the side or forget about it, or like star it. You know, like we get a lot of emails, or I get a lot of emails, I'll speak for myself. Like when it comes, you know, we get a lot into our company, but in my case, I get a lot of emails and I will star ones that I'm going to come back to later on for whatever reason, because I'm busy or because it's not a priority. And so I might then forget to respond to someone if it's not, like, you know, of top importance. If it's not from a client, I might delegate to someone else, or say, okay, I'll come back to that later in the day or the next day or whatever it might be. And so it's the same thing with prospective clients. People are busy. But if you pick up the phone and give them a call, there's a better chance that you can actually engage in a conversation. Now, if a phone call doesn't work, that's okay. Then send an email, then do follow-up, right? Keep working through. But here's the key to all of this. If you work through these steps like every single day, you do it consistently, right? You get in front of people, you do 3 phone calls or 3 outreaches to these people every single week. Just think about it. That's 3 times 5. That's 15. Right, per week. That means you're having 15 touch points per week. That means you're having 60 per month, right? That adds up. Like, are you currently having 60 per month right now? You might be saying, okay, well, Michael, like I'm actually doing like 5 prospective clients per day. Even better, right? That's awesome. I'm already doing 3 of these per day. Wonderful. But if you're not doing these consistently, then create a habit. Right? The more that you do this and early in your consulting business, the better, because you want to build momentum. And as you build momentum, then you're going to start to have a more pipeline. So especially in the early days, the more outreach, the more of this that you do in the early days, either of your business, if you're a new consulting business, or if you're an established consulting business, but you're new to marketing and new to like really being intentional with that, then the more that you do of this process consistently, the more that your business will grow. You'll attract more clients, you'll create more conversations, and you'll be on a path, a nice growth curve. But it does require that you're doing these things consistently and that you're creating a habit with it. But as you can see, just 3 straightforward steps. That's all it takes to really build your pipeline and opportunity. So give it a go if you're not already, and I think that you'll see some nice results with it as well.